Oh, hello there, friends. How are you guys doing today? Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. I am cooking up a chunky meat and vegetable soup I found online. I say soup because I've cooked this a couple times before, and I think it ends up being relatively thick, especially since I add white rice into it. So I don't know what you would necessarily call that, but when you throw rice in there and soak up the broth. But we will have, I'll show you the ingredients. So we have the beef broth, we have a handful of different color peppers. We have last week's leftover sweet potatoes that we spiralized. We spiralized way too many of those. So we'll just go ahead and use those. Normally you would dice these up in chunks, but I think this will work pretty well. We have 2 pounds of ground beef. The recipe calls for 2.5. But you know, I like to do things in even amounts. So we're just gonna go ahead and use the 2 pounds. And I don't know, I need to look up the recipe. I'm having issues with my laptop. Like, it keeps freezing. So I can't link the recipe. I can't read chat as reliably, but I'm gonna try my best to read chat on my phone. So I'm gonna have to like kind of refer back to I don't know, like the phone for chat. I might actually have to look at the recipe again on my other computer really quick to make sure I got it down. Let's see. I'm gonna try to restart this one more time, and of course I will not have music, unfortunately. I know that's kind of a bummer. We'll have the dead air, but I'll try to entertain you. I'll try to talk some more. Also, while we're cooking this, we're cooking another meal, which I'll link later on when we play Hearthstone, and I'll be on my normal computer, and I can link the recipes. But I'm actually finishing up a dish that I'll probably eat while this one simmers and cooks. This is like a Southwest chicken skillet. So this is pinto beans instead of black beans, which is what it calls for in the recipe. Chicken broth, chicken. I actually threw my brown rice in there, which is like just absorbed up all the broth, so it's looks really good. I've tasted a little bit of it. So that's actually pretty much done. I just need to put it in a bowl and put it in my belly, so that's pretty easy. What else does it have in it? I think it was supposed to have salsa in it, but apparently I didn't have salsa, which is very rare for me. So I ended up just using some flavor, fire roasted diced tomatoes. So from what I've tried of it, it's pretty good. I subbed out the black beans because I eat a paleo diet, and technically you're not supposed to eat beans on a paleo diet, and black beans kind of really just make my stomach feel not so great. So I'm gonna try pinto beans, see if that's any different. Right now, I need to grab my ground beef, so I'm gonna run over to the sink, grab that, start browning that. So we're gonna brown this, and then I gotta figure out also what we're gonna do. I think after we do that, we pretty much throw everything in here and do some simmer action. So 1 second here. So how's your guys' Saturdays going? Ooh. She's a warm pan. Yeah, sorry I couldn't stream last night. Normally I would stream Hearthstone on Friday night, but wanted to do a little date night last night. Went alright. So, I don't know, I might have to adjust my hours eventually at some point, but I haven't been leaving the house that much during the winter. Now that it's spring, I'll probably leave the house a little more. So I don't know what that will mean, if that means just less hours overall or more hours on Saturday and Sunday. There's actually another event I could go to, but I wanted to stream a little bit longer than normal, just because I didn't stream last night, and because I need to do some food prep anyways. So we're just gonna brown the beef. I'm gonna try to sign into the computer. For the third time straight. I would have started this stream about 30 minutes ago, but my phone was almost dead, and my laptop was being my laptop, which is really crappy. I really probably need to just buy a new one. Like, it's been so Hey Vanilla, how are you doing? It sounds like had a kind of a rough morning, not feeling well. Are you feeling any better now? I'm doing pretty well. Very productive day. Woke up, had to sleep in a little bit. I wasn't feeling that great myself this morning. Probably from the entire pizza that I ate, well, entire smallish pizza that I ate, and had a little beer and wine. But slept. I was able to sleep in a little bit. Got my workout in. Then I did a bunch of yard work. So I had to mow because my yard was probably about a half a week to a week overdue on mowing. So first mow of the season for me. Got it done. Then I noticed my fence needed fixing because apparently the storms we've had this week have caused it to like move away from move away. It's a wooden fence, so it's like moving, like the nails weren't really super secure, and it's like kind of pushing the nails out. So I'm like, all right, well, I got to do that. And then I had some other yard work to tend to. So I ended up doing a lot. Then I just finally got to relax a little bit. Took a nice long soaking tub bath, which I enjoy. I haven't been able to do that for the last couple weeks. Soak my sore muscles and just relax and meditate and just get a good frame of mind. So yeah, it's been a pretty good day. And then, hanging out on Twitch a little bit today, not a lot, but really wanting to, started this meal and then now we're starting this meal right now. So this one's almost done. We're going to hopefully eat some of it here shortly because I am hungry. Okay, so we're going to turn up the heat on this. Let's see, can we get some music, guys? Let's see. We need a bird broadcasting here. Not responding. Oh, that's not good. Whoa, Athena, thank you for the host, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well, dear. Couldn't catch you this morning. And it looks like you had a really short or really early stream this morning. I was still sleeping in. Okay, so we're browning this up. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything else in chat. I always hate poking you guys, but hey, Arcaz, how you doing? Like to see the end result. Do you pay a lot of attention to plating or not so much? Me, not so much. I am totally a caveman. I put the food in a bowl, hopefully, usually, and then put it in my mouth, and it goes in my belly. So I will thoroughly disappoint you if you're looking for proper plating. Absolutely. So be forewarned. Understand if you want to go somewhere else now that I'm going to butcher the food. I know I saw the Athena host just at the last second. How are you doing, DK? I'm so bummed. You said you were going to message me on Discord this morning. You never did. I'm sure you got busy, though. Sure you got busy. Come on, Spotify. You can do it. Come on, laptop. You got this. You got this. Hey, Jay Hameaster. Hope I got that right. How you doing? It is a food stream. We're browning some ground beef right now. I need to find the rest of the recipe, though, because I don't have my trusty laptop isn't so trusty ever. And so I'm kind of going out of memory for right now. I think once we brown the beef, we just throw all the things into the pot, and then magic happens. That's what I'm hoping for. I think we need this yet. I used to do the exact same thing, but since I started living with your girlfriend, I've started to pay a lot more attention to plating. Well, nice. Yeah, I have no extra motivation to plate well because it's just more that's taking away from me eating, I think, for me. So, oh, no worries, DK. I figure you're busy, so I'm just giving you a hard time. I'm not very good at giving you a hard time. You're very good at giving me a hard time, which I love and appreciate. But I gotta pick my spots here. Bust your chops. Oh yeah, send that over, Arcaz. I don't know that I'll be able to see it just because I'm reading chat purely from the phone today because my laptop sucks, and I'm trying to see if I can get Spotify to work on there just so we can get music at least. I started my laptop up twice, and it's frozen at the point where like I'm almost like able to see my Twitch chat and play music. But hey, Penzi, how you doing? Yes, it is a cooking stream. How you doing today, man? Hope you're doing well. I know I kind of feel bad. I wanted to go check out Pickle's stream. I mean, I stopped in there for a second. I was meaning to start the stream about a half hour ago, but I was trying to get the laptop to work. Man, that was a no-go, obviously. I'm doing well, man. Just very productive day. Mowed the lawn. Got a workout in. This is the second meal I'm finishing to prep. And what else did I do today? Seems like I did a lot. Pretty tired. Well, and I wish I could link the recipe, DK, because that would be great. But off the top of my head, the exact recipe is a chunky vegetable and beef soup. And I use soup in quotation marks because I think it's pretty thick. But I'm going to double check the recipe. Safely sprint into my office just to double check the recipe once I get these peppers cut. Turn this down. But I made this recipe a handful of times. It's going to be sweet potatoes, ground beef, some beef broth, the peppers, and the mirepoix, aka the carrots, onions, and celery. So mix together into soup with some diced tomatoes and tomato paste. So right now I'm just taking the rind or whatever you call that off the peppers because that don't taste no good. Yeah, it's pretty good meal, and I thought, and obviously again I have to say, DK, you were right on the amount of sweet potatoes I made was too much. It's actually probably gonna be too much even for this recipe too. So it's gonna be too much for two recipes. Yeah, it's a pretty good recipe. I enjoy it. It's pretty easy for the most part. You don't usually see me cutting peppers very often because I like to be lazy when it comes to that. But for whatever reason, I was inspired. I'm like, all right, I'll buy peppers. I'll cut them. It's spring. Ooh, that doesn't look so good. We're gonna cut that whole half of that. Oh yeah, we're not using that one. That one's just all sorts of moldy. I just bought it. I mean, I bought these peppers last Sunday? Question mark. And they're kind of in bad shape. So, rip red pepper. It was I think it would have been rated R if I shown that to you guys on stream because she was a moldy one. It was pretty well hidden too. It looked good on the outside, and then yeah. Well, I won't go into that further in case you guys want to eat. Speaking of which, we'll have a little bit extra. So if you guys want to swing by, it's cool. All right, diced up peppers. How's your guys' Saturday going? My Saturdays or Sundays, I usually end up doing a little bit too much on one of those days and a little bit too little on the other day, or sometimes a little too much on both days. So today is that day for me. Fixing my fence. Working out I'm gonna usually do anyways, at least on one of those days, but working out, fixing the fence, which I'm pretty happy I did because I'm really lazy and I could have totally saw myself, skipping doing that for a while. And then taking care of this giant, weed, not like a weed plant. Well, obviously not like a marijuana weed plant, but like a tree weed type of thing that was growing in a place it shouldn't have been growing around my house. So I had to saw that in half. Drugs are bad, kids. Okay. But I had to take care of that. And now food prep. Ow. Just stuck myself with a knife. Don't do that at home, guys. My skin's used to it. I'm clumsy. Alright. There we go. We filleted the peppers. Now we're just gonna, it's like an accordion or something. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna dice her up. Meat is brownish. Yep. Got a wet face, I think, didn't even penetrate the skin. And these are pretty sharp knives, so I guess my body has evolved and adapted from all the clumsy things that I do. It's pretty good. I think that's the Darwin effect, is that right? You evolve. So when you do stupid things all the time, your body either adapts or you don't adapt, I guess. I don't know. Oh, yeah. See. Oh, we might have music, guys. Come on, big money, big money. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. You got this. You got this, computer. You got this. Music. We did it, guys. We did it. I should say the laptop did it. The laptop did it. I really am proud of the laptop. It's now like 4 or 5 years old. It was pretty terrible even when I started buying it. Yeah, I heard your beeps on the Discord too. So I actually might be able to check it if the laptop behaves itself. Kind of worried. Like I want to read chat on there too, but I'm scared that I'll lose music if I test it too much with music and Chrome all up on it. Okay, meat is super brown, probably ready to have more stuff in it, but slow on the peppers. Can you guys hear the music okay? Otherwise I can turn it up a wee bit. Probably not too much more though. Right. Okay, that's probably good. That's going enough. Very low, but can be heard. Okay, I'll turn it up just a smidget. I appreciate it, Arcaz. All right. Oops. Turn it up 3 smidgets even. 3 smidgets. New measurement, guys. And then I'll move this camera so my head's not like half cut off. I wanted to cut all these peppers on a flat surface instead of a dangerous not flat surface. I mean, sometimes I risk it for you guys, but didn't want to risk it today. So I'll probably play some Hearthstone later. I'm sure I have a full quest log. I haven't played since Wednesday or Thursday. Actually, I got the Brawl of Sam I still need to do too. So I should probably do that. But I'll probably do that. Thought about doing the fake Legos as well, but I don't know. Get a little later start on the stream than I would have liked. Had I not had so much to do and been so exhausted, then I would have probably started the stream, like at 1, but wanted to make sure I took a little time to relax. So when I do too much at once, it gets a little stressful, and I wanted to translate on stream, and streaming, while I love it, is also sometimes exhausting too. All right, all the peppers are cut, thank God. Didn't do the Brawl Sam? Yeah, I mean, I'm not super excited about doing it, but we'll see. It's fine. All right, that's good. I think we're just gonna mix stuff together. Well, give me about 40 seconds, and I'm gonna check the recipe, and I'll be right back, guys. I'll turn up the music for you, so you guys can dance at home. Dance, guys, dance. All right, thank you guys. Yeah, DK, it is Slissa's playlist. I need my subs to send me 2 songs for every month that they've subscribed as well, so I can make a subscriber only playlist. I need to keep pressing you guys on it, or maybe you guys don't want to do it, and that's fine too. But it would be nice to have another playlist. I'm kind of lazy when it comes to that. Crap! I went to go check the recipe and I just linked it for you guys. So I didn't look at the recipe. I copied and pasted for you guys. So I completely did not accomplish the one thing that I wanted to do when I went in there. So I'm gonna go do that again while this slowpoke tries to fire up. Yeah, I've been cooking this a little too long, but it's alright. So yeah, just throw everything else in there. I actually don't need to throw all these peppers in. So I'm going to store some of them. Because it calls for 3 bell peppers. And I'm actually following the recipe-ish closer. So we'll keep the right ratios. Okay, so we're just going to dump everything else in there. And I think it said simmer. Okay, we'll stir it around. Meat was cooked a little long, but it's not like burnt or anything, so it's fine. Just cooked away some of the fat, some of the flavor, unfortunately. The problem of multitasking. We'll throw this in there because this needs to heat up. Then we'll sample some of our wine that's just left over. Pull the grenade, there we go. I mean, maybe I should just have you guys tell me the recipe since, I mean, probably easier for you to look at it. Alright. Recycled. Stirred. We need to add more things. We need our mirepoix. I have just a little bit leftover wine. I don't really have that much beer left over. I keep forgetting to buy some. Actually, I went to like last time I was at Trader Joe's. I wanted to buy the singles of beer, which is what I've been buying, and I've been buying like the Not Your Father's root beer. And this lady was just like, she was like just standing there for like 4 or 5 minutes, and there's this other dude that's in my way, and like there was, I could have probably just said, "Excuse me, can I get in there?" But I was having kind of a frustrating day. I'm like, screw it, I'm not getting any beer today because this lady is in my way, and she's just reading like every beer label like they're a novel. So I'm like, all right, whatever. We'll get some next week maybe. I know it feels really weird to be like, all right, well, give up on that, but I was having kind of a trigger day, so I'm like, I don't want to deal with this. People in my way at Trader Joe's. Feels crowded, man. All right, we're gonna try to just throw in probably as much as we can fit in. Oh God, it's raining. Okay, made a mess. Per usual. Hey Ash, how you doing? Let's see. Let me stuff all this shenanigans in here. Bring it to boil, then we'll simmer down. Simmer Donna. Really want to like use up a lot of these sweet potatoes. But I thought about, ooh, here's some cubed pieces, so we can throw those in there too, for sure. Thought about just making sweet potato fries with the rest. But cooking 2 meals today, that's fine. We'll just I had blah, yeah. 2 meals and all the stuff I've been doing today. This is just fine. Alright, let's try all that. Didn't get it all in there. Let's get all these cubes in there at least, because that's what we're supposed to have for this recipe. It's supposed to be chunky, not spirally. Take a little bit out. I really should have like scissored some of these too, aka cut them in half. Alright, let's stuff her in there and I'll catch up on chat, guys. Oh my goodness, this is so chunky. It's super chunky, eh? You should see this. Alright, I'll show it to you guys. I'm going to take you guys on a journey into my pot. I also used more broth than what was scheduled because I know the whole thing's 4 cups and I don't really want to just save 1 cup of the broth, so more broth. We win. I also need to throw some seasoning in here too. I'm trying to remember what the seasoning is. There you go, get the multi-twitch with salsa. We need this. We need oregano, that's what it was. I think it was half a teaspoon of oregano, which I just put a whole one in there, and then a whole teaspoon of chili powder. Alright, let me stir this up so I can show you guys. Alright, I'll try to take a look at it, Arcaz. 1 second here. I gotta get my life in order really quick. I was listening to some Kanye while I was mowing, and I had not listened to Kanye West in forever. Just felt like some, it was on at the gym, like an old song, like from his CDs as he was getting popular, and I was listening to him, and I was like, just kind of felt good to listen to. I mean, I don't like the guy personally. I mean, I don't know personally either, but don't always agree with his opinions and his attitude, but, or his political beliefs probably, but, I don't know, liked the songs, listened to those quite a bit last, well, a couple years ago. Especially his old albums while playing World of Warcraft. All my music memories seem to be around World of Warcraft. Alright, we're gonna throw this in the fridge. You're welcome. That isn't, or I should say you're welcome. Thank you for the nice compliment on the spice rack. I'll actually close the door too. Okay, I did another double check on the recipe. We need to put this in here. Almost forgot that. Extra disorganized today, guys. I apologize. Oh, God. Alright, we're just going to put the whole thing in there. We also need the ever so important salt and pepper. So I basically made a very similar recipe like this last week with the spiralized noodles. Oh yeah, I dropped the Z. I keep forgetting about that. I knew that. I was like, Arca. Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. Alright, I'm putting the paste in there. Again, it says to make a smaller amount in there. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put the whole thing in there because tomato paste is delicious. And who doesn't like extra flavor? Alright. So we want to get this to boil, which it's pretty much there. Oh my goodness. Why does that smell so good, guys? Did I do that? Oh my God. Oh my goodness, guys. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. And I kind of do know what I'm doing with this recipe, but it's extra disorganized today just because I'm doing it on stream and using spiralized noodles and I don't have the recipe in front of me. Oh my god, can you guys smell this? Man, I don't know. This obviously proves that cooking is easier than... I don't know. I don't know what is easier than. Cooking is not that hard because I've kind of stumbled in this and for today and it still smells pretty baller. All right, salt, pepper to taste. This was about how much we put in last week, right? So 1 mighty spoonful. All right. There's a mighty spoonful of les salt. All right, now we're gonna cover this bad boy. I need to grab the lid. What did you make, Ash? What did you make for food? Oh, I need to show you the food before I cover it up. Maybe you'll actually be able to smell it too. Put your eyes and nose. Ow! Put your eyes and nose. I forgot my apron too. Close to the phone, guys, or close to your computer here. We're going on a journey. Hold tight. Use your seatbelt. Look at that. I really wish you could smell it. It smells way too good. It's got to be the onions, the mirepoix. It smells really good. You smell your food? Pasta with olive oil. All right, sorry, I'm gonna plug you guys back in. My phone is my mobile phone is now an immobile phone. Because it's really low on, it was lowish on battery. All right, hoppity boop. Hey, Arthur, or Archer, or sorry, let me say it right. Arturs, is that how you say it? Or did I butcher that? Hey, thank you so much, Arca, for hanging out, buddy. I really appreciate it. I know I haven't been able to hang out in Regis' stream as much last couple weeks, but always good to see you here. Cheers. I want to check out your stuff real quick before you go. All right, checking out your pictures right now, Arca. Ooh. Eggs and veggies looks good. I like the half circle for the eggs. That's pretty good. The second picture is more like how I do my food, is just put it on there. I mean, it's probably in some good order, and it looks tasty to me. Like the plate actually looks really nice. And then the dessert. Oh, the dessert looks fantastic. Fantastic. If we ever get Regis to do the pizza party 2017, you'll have to cook as well. I'll probably cook breakfast, because I love cooking big breakfast for my peeps. Okay. No English person that can pronounce the names. Yeah, especially us dumb Americans. I know, especially too. I tried though. I'm glad it was close enough. All right, let's clean up a little bit. Question mark. We have the clock set for 15 to 20 minutes. I actually have it set about 14 and a half right now. So we're gonna let this simmer. So it's gonna soften up the sweet potatoes so they taste delicious, or they have a good texture. And then that's pretty much it. All the flavors will meld together. I'm actually going to start eating this here shortly. Let me put all my stuff away. Throw this in the sink. Okay, so that wasn't too bad for food prep. Pretty easy meal. I highly recommend it for this. This meal, I can't wait to show that to you guys too. All right, just putting some stuff in the fridge. Clean it up a little bit while we have a little extra time. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much, Arca, for hanging out. Appreciate it, buddy. Hope you have a wonderful night of sleep if you're still there. All right, well, as usual, I drank way too much water, so I'll be right back. We're going to plate up some of this freedom action. Don't beep at me, bro. All right, I am back. So let's eat some food. It is really warm in this kitchen. What? So DK, you said me. I don't know that I called you out for anything, did I? I don't think so. Maybe you heard it. And hello. Hey, wearing tidy whities. How you doing? Welcome. All right, let's eat food, guys, because we need to eat food to live. So this is going to make me even warmer. This should have been a sleeves optional stream. I'm not sure, Ash. I haven't looked at it. I know it's been a couple days since I've streamed. I streamed on Wednesday night and then Monday. So I know, like, I usually do more of my streaming on Friday through Monday. So I'm sure lots of them have lapsed. I haven't looked at the numbers, or I don't usually look at the list of people. All right, so let's see. Let me show you this freedom we got too. Let me find my containers too. So we're gonna do this in six servings. We're gonna guess that at the start. All right, kind of looks like almost like porridge here. So let me show this to you while it cools off. Oh no, the mighty shield's gone. No, how will you protect yourself, Ash? How will you protect yourself from drugs and alcohol and bad people? I don't know. So this is chicken. Pinto beans, as I mentioned earlier, instead of black beans. So this was that crock pot recipe. Well, the recipe I mentioned earlier that's in my crock pot. I tried the crock pot instead just because I didn't really want to try to cook 5 pounds of chicken in a skillet and do all this stuff. Do you have a sword? Well, that makes sense. That's true. That's true. You can defend yourself with that. So then I have diced tomatoes in there. It was supposed to be salsa. So I pretty much just completely made my own recipe. But this was supposed to be cook the chicken, mix in pinto beans, and simmer for like 15 minutes. Kind of similar to this. So I'll relink those recipes again here in chat shortly. But I'm really liking the taste of this. I want to kind of see how pinto beans do with my stomach instead of the recommended black beans, because black beans just make me feel like I'm pregnant. I guess I wasn't supposed to open that up, but it looks so good. Hey, Bronx boy, how you doing? Protect my lady. How you doing, Bronx? I know we were chatting earlier. Hopefully Hope you're doing well, my friend. We should all protect Ash. Ash is a sweetheart. She is the sweetest berry found, so I mean, seems like we should protect our resources. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna scoop and score here. The rest of this. So, like I said, we're gonna do 6 servings. So I'm gonna plop this all in here. My life of container ship. So I put chicken broth in there, but since I put a bunch of brown rice, it just slurps it all up. I know I'll never make that sound again. That was really creepy, but yeah. So it's kind of like porridgey mush that is kind of delicious. It's probably Cinco de Mayo related, pinto beans. I think that's Mexican, right? Getting served at FIFA. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh, so much delicious food, guys. I still actually have a little bit of food left over from last week, but I just got to cook on Saturdays and Sundays. Although I am going to work from home on Monday. So I could probably do some of my cooking on Monday, but I wanted to entertain you guys with some cooking and some children's card games, possibly Legos, but probably not going to make it with the Legos, even with DK here. Alright, so we have a little bit left over there, so we'll put it in there. Boom. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. Although, of course, pinto beans are very basey, beanie flavored, beanie tasting. So I feel like I could use probably some Frank's Red Hot sauce or some acidity to it, just to bring some more freedom to the table. All right, man, no worries. Yeah, I've been playing soccer cars or Rocket League a lot lately. Thought about playing that on stream as well. But I haven't played Hearthstone for a couple days, so we'll play that. All right, we got... Put some there. Put some in my belly. Put some there. Boom. My favorite thing to cook though is breakfast food, so yeah. Bacon, eggs, and the hash browns that I cook occasionally. Okay. Yep, that's hot. That's a spicy meatball. You're dying? Why are you dying, DK? You can't die. Hopefully you're just talking about your phone and not you. Yes, Frank's Red Hot is very good. You cannot die, DK. If you die, nobody can stream anymore. That's actually the rules. You're not in the stream. You're dying slowly. Not in the stream, I should say. I'm still getting on blonde here. I'm blonde here, so you're gonna have to dumb it down for me, I think. No offense to other blondes, but stereotypes. All right, so we got all right, so we're putting all these things in. Oh, you're moderating pickle stream? Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. If you need... Oh, no, you're fine. I mean, yeah, if you need to do whatever you need to do, I just appreciate you being here. If you need to go somewhere else, no worries, dear. I'm just happy whenever you're able to be here, but I know you moderate for a lot of people, so it's totally understanding if you need to have your attention somewhere else. Okay, well, we got one meal down. In 4 minutes, this will be done. Offense taken. What did I do? Gosh, I feel like I can't get anything right now, guys. Oh, you want to be here? Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad that you're here. But yeah, no worries if things are, if you're getting busy, or as long as you're not physically dying. That's all that's really important. What did I say, Ash? That I offended you? I apologize. Well, I should probably know what it is first before I apologize. But what did I say? Oh, you're kidding. Okay. You guys know I have way too much of a conscience. Like, so I know I need to work on that. I'm better in person. I'm better in person with getting jokes, but you get, it's tougher over chat. So I just assume, like, oh no, I probably said something stupid. Let's backtrack what I said. So we got the Frank's Red Hot, just in case we want it. It was just gonna kill me if I upset you, Ash. Like I'm hearing DK dying and Ash is mad at me. Like two of my favorite grills are like in bad shape here. So I was like, very emotional time for me. It's really good. It tastes exactly what it looks like. Delicious. Very thick, very pinto beanie. Which I think we could use a little bit of this, just to put some acidity in there. And like somebody just mentioned, Frank's Red Hot sauce is awesome. Oh, that might be too much. Probably not though. Probably not. Okay. So this has got another 2 minutes. Oh, about blondes being dumb. Okay, yeah. I didn't say blondes were dumb. I just said I was blonde. You can interpret that how you want. I come from a long line of blonde people. Woo. Never playing FIFA again? That's probably the smart thing to do. Turned out to be a basketball score in soccer. Well, at least it was an exciting game for people that watched. Were you playing? I take it you were playing against somebody online. I've been playing Rocket League, and that's been kind of fun. I'm getting better at it. I actually played against some real people, just like in the very beginners league, and I was doing pretty well. I won most of the games. I was trying to play the 3 versus 3. So I don't know. I'm totally open to what you guys want me to do today after I finish eating this and finish prepping this, which will be another 20, 30, 40 minutes. We can have Rocket League, Flagos, aka fake Legos, or Hearthstone. If we need to get a minimum of, let's see, we have 7 people in here. A minimum of 2 votes for something, for me to do something other than Hearthstone. If something other than Hearthstone wins. How is Pickle's stream going? If you're still listening, so I think he was doing some interviews. Rocket League, Paladins. Uh-oh, soccer cars. Paladins was one of the choices, but that's an idea. That's an idea. Oh, we got 2 votes for soccer cars. That's a surprise, guys. That's a surprise. I mean, I'm up for that. I'll probably play Hearthstone tomorrow. I'll probably try to start streaming a little earlier, and I might see if Regis wants to raid me again. Because like he sometimes raids me on Sundays, and then so that'll make sense. I can do a bunch of Hearthstone. Although I do have a lot of dailies I need to do as well. But I do want to play Paladins with you, DK. It might just be better for me to try it off stream, at least first one time. He's been doing an interview, and so he's doing an interview and not taking chat questions. Oh, are people revolting? Are people getting? Yeah, it's that can be pretty frustrating. So Ash, the choices were Hearthstone, soccer cars, and fake Legos. And then you screamed ecstatically soccer cars. Unless you just wanted to say soccer cars really loud and that wasn't your vote. Whew. I was just thinking about the TwitchCon. See there? No, you changed it to Flagos. I was like wondering why you didn't say Flagos. I thought you'd for sure be the Flago Queen. Or I should say probably the champion for the Flago. I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna just start eating and do nothing. And just wave. Yeah, this is pretty good though. I wish I had the salsa. The salsa would have added some nice extra salt to it and acidity. Wait, I'm probably supposed to take this out. Oh my god, this smells so freaking good, guys. It's ridiculous. What did I do? I hope I can do it again. This is the best it's ever smelled though. It's got to be the mirepoix. I mean, it's like it smells almost like pizza. So I think just the mix of the diced tomatoes. Oh, God bless America. That smells so good, guys. Got a little bit of wine left. I could try to find a beer, too. So it's DK suggested I drink a beer as well. And by suggested, I mean she asked if I was drinking a beer. So I'm going to take that as peer pressure. All you heard was soccer cars. Well, what is your vote? We have one for soccer cars, one for Flagos, and the default is Hearthstone. If you choose Hearthstone, I'm going with Hearthstone. If you choose one of those other two options, I'll choose those. No pressure. So we're going to make 5 servings of this. Soccer cars, all right, get in the soccer car boat. I can show you guys how much better I am. I could try to play rank maybe. Destroy my rank, I'm sure. My 0 rank. It's fine, that's what rank's there for. You can see how I adapt to other people. I could play some music with that too. Beer. There we go. That's DK's way of peer pressure. Beer. Beer me, bruh. I know I have a lot of random beers in my house. On refrigerators, I promise. I have like a Bud and a Budweiser up here. I have a ginger beer, which isn't really beer. That's actually been around for about 1.5 years. When I made Moscow Mules at one of my New Year's Eve parties. Not sure what I have in the basement. The basement will have good beer in it, hopefully. Okay, let's start scooping this up. So spicy in here, guys. This should have been a sleeves optional stream. I thought about broing out and doing a bro tank, but this Freedom Band on top of my head is surprisingly warm all the time. So I started wearing it in the winter. We'll see if I can make it through the summer wearing it. And I got to wear it at TwitchCon, I assume. And I got to wear it every day. I don't want to give you guys a forehead reveal without preparing you for it. I know the one time Ash is like, no headband. I'm like, crap, I forgot it. I'm naked. Okay, we have enough containers. That's exciting, guys. We'll try a little bit of this too, just because we made it. It's fresh. So we need to split our rice up into 5 servings. Where did well, okay, it's over there. Excuse me. All right. So how to split these in 5s? Use the approximation method. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. There we go. I'm not a very good singer, but I think I'm a decent whistler. Hey, I think I saw a movie in here. And it's my boy Tingle Wingo. What up, dog? How you doing? I saw your message. Yeah, and I was fangirling this morning because Pathra messaged me. Granted, she wanted me to join her Discord, So I'm sure she does that to most people. Most people that are subscribed. And thank you, Dr. Tingus, for the gifted subscription to Pathra. And, you know, I joined the Discord, and she's like, oh, great, you joined. I'm like, really? You're still talking to me? You're not like a bot? It's cool. So I was just like kind of fangirling a little bit this morning. I haven't watched her a lot, but I've watched her a little bit. Obviously, she's pretty good at Hearthstone, so try to watch her a little more. I mean, I always appreciate when people reach out and you know, say thank you. Go effort with like saying thank you for the follow and subscribe, all that stuff. So that's why I try to do that to all my peeps. So if I miss, even when I miss followers offline, I usually try to message them and, you know, tell them, hey, thank you, and tell them when I'm on next too. How you doing today, movie? How you doing, Dr. Tingus? Any surgeries today? All right, now we're gonna scoop and score, guys. Oh my goodness, the freedom! All right, I gotta show this to you guys. Yeah, I really appreciate her doing that. I mean, she's big time, so I was really shocked that it wasn't like some bot saying, "Go to my Discord, pay me lots of money." But yeah, it was really her, and I was chatting with her. I was like, told her I was fangirling because obviously I know how to play it cool. And we talked about you, Tingus, and by talking about you, I said, yeah, I know Tingus from the Regis community. He sent me here. And she's like, oh yeah, he's very active in Discord. I'm like, I almost made a joke, like, oh, I'm sure he's very active in Discord. Yeah, her emotes are pretty sweet too. Alright, what was I going to do? I think I was going to start plating this action. Oh, I was going to show it to you. Alright, I'm going to show it to you before I put it all in containers. Look at this. Look at this freedom, guys. So it is actually a little bit like soup. I did put a bit of extra beef broth in there, like an extra cup. Want to err on the side of more delicious. Yeah, we have some chunks in there. We have some leftover spiralized noodles. Let's make sure. Should probably just make sure these sweet potatoes are soft enough, but I think they are. And even if they aren't, I think they'll soften up a little bit over time. As I sit in this delicious pool of flavors. Right. It smells, it's really good.